Hi there, Autumn Bear, answering the question of what sorts of modalities do Chinese medical practitioners use. There's the most popular, which is acupuncture. So Chinese medicine covers a wide variety of various techniques and modalities. Acupuncture is one of many. Dietary therapy is certainly another. We look at the energetics of food, how the energetics of that particular food is going to affect the overall energetics of the body, and whether we want to nourish and tonify something or we want to sedate something. We use another technique called moxibustion, which is used, it's basically an herb. The Latin term is Artemis vulgaris, and we in the West call it mugwort. So it's grown all over the United States, and it basically gets dried and converted into various different forms that we then utilize topically to burn on above the skin. We don't actually use it to burn the skin, but we burn the herb itself above the skin, which has a variety of different useful techniques for us as we're trying to help either sedate or tonify various different pathologies. We use cupping, which has become quite popular in media. You see the little circles on someone's back, which can sometimes leave a little bit of a mark, and all that means is that basically the suction cup pulls things up to the surface and allows the body to resolve them. We also use, e-stim, which is short for e-stimulation or electrical stimulation, which is small electrical impulses that are put through the needles. That's a much more modern technique. We can use anything from ear seeds and magnets. There's a whole auricular system that can be utilized and is utilized in many different places and parts of the world, very effectively, no less. So we can use small aspects of that on the ear to help stimulate points. We use other things called intradermals, which are tiny little needles that are kind of on a little sticky band-aid, and they just sit in the surface of the skin and activate points. So overall, those I would say would be, one more thing we use is gua sha, which is a scraping technique. We use a light little tool to kind of scrape the surface of the skin. No skin is ever broken, there's no bleeding, there's no guts and gore, but basically just to stimulate the tissues and help move stagnation and help induce a healing response. So those, I would say, would be the majority of modalities. Of course, you're going to find each practitioner is going to be a little different. Certainly herbs are a big part of Chinese medicine and a big part of various people's modalities, whether it's Chinese herbs or Western herbs. And of course, essential oils and stones may also be used for their different properties. So if you're looking to try Chinese medicine, there's a lot of different aspects of things that we use, not just the needles. And a lot of people find great satisfaction, so you just have to look for someone who uses the modalities that you think you'll enjoy the most.